do I capture and what happens to it next? And I'm going to try to demonstrate that process in the SOAR board. So this is the section of the pep talk called See It on the SOAR board. So I'm going to share how that you might capture things inside the SOAR board. Okay. And then what to do with them. I'm going to share the SOAR board. This is my demo board. Okay. So I already have, you'll see that it is actually in 3 columns. We have an inbox, which is what I'm talking about today. And then we have an action section and a reference section. Okay. And I already have preloaded this with a few items in the inbox. And it's a simple way to capture something now. So this could be as easy as call Barbara. Oh, wait, you know what? It's Renee's birthday. I'm going to say call Renee and wish her a happy birthday. All right, so I just added that to my SOAR board. All right, so now they're here. They are in place. I've captured them. So I can safely move on, right? I can safely go and do other things. But that's not enough. Then you have to make a decision about what happens next, okay? So I'm not teaching how this works. I'm just going to show you how we do it in the SOAR board. So the first one here is call Susan about the proposal. Now, in our book, SOAR to Success, the art of organizing information, art is action, reference, or toss. So this tool actually forces you to follow that. So I'm going to click on the task. And now I say, is this an action? Is this a reference? Or is this a toss? This is clearly an action. So I'm going to click action and I'm going to call Susan today. Now it's moved from the inbox and it's over here under today. See how easy that was? All right, dentist appointment Thursday at 10. So we captured that. So I'm going to click on it. That is an action. And I'm going to pick a date. And that date is Thursday right here. I'm going to click add to board. And now that's over here under this week. There it is. So that will rise up on the day of, on August 20th. It's going to rise up to today. So that is captured and a decision has been made about it. All right, so this one is not a task. This one is an idea for a future Pep Talk episode. And let's say the idea is decluttering email inbox, okay? So I have a couple of options here. This is something that I want to save for future reference at this point. And the only decision I need to make before I move it is how do I want it captured? How do I want it saved? It's reference. So if I'm going to click on reference digital over here, and it's alphabetical. So if I want to save this under ideas, I can just go ahead and do it. It's going to save it under I for ideas. Okay. If I want to save it under Pep Talk, I would just put Pep Talk first. I would put a P at the beginning if I want it saved under P. Okay. I'm just going to leave it saved under ideas. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to click reference and I'm going to say reference digital. And now it's gone from my inbox and it's over here under I for idea. So when I sit down to start working on something on my Pep Talk episodes, I can just come up here and do a search for idea and it's going to pull this up and any other ideas that I have filed as well. Easy peasy. All right, article about organizing AI information. I'm just going to keep it simple. There's the link to the article and I'm just going to leave it under A for article. And it could also be A for AI. So I'm just going to leave it just like that. I'm going to click it, reference digital, and now here it is under A, article. I click on it, and there's the link I need. All right, super easy. Call Renee and wish her a happy birthday. Her birthday is today. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to say action, and I'm going to say today. Now I have just cleared my inbox. That's how easy that was. So I may have captured all of these things in other tools, but eventually they made their way into my SOAR board inbox. And then I made the first sorts, initial decisions. Is this action? Is this reference? Or is this toss? And I actually went a step further and said, is this action? If it's an action, when? Okay. If it's a reference, how do I want to find it? So now it is over there in our reference system. Okay. So those are the basics of using the SOAR board as a tool to help you capture your information. And I can use this on my computer, on my phone. I can speak into it on my phone as well, actually on my computer as well. And then I make the decision. So it comes here first, and then we make the decision about what happens next.